Okay, this is Drew Hunter Moonshot. I'm doing a special transmission. We're getting started back where we started. We went ahead and finished all season 4s, which are Divine Ascension season 4s. We're gone past season 5. We've completed all the season 5s. We completed all the season 6s. And we basically completed all seasons 1 through 99. We're the ones who have the top immunities, top of everything. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. This is a special transmission. Remember how we did it in times of old? A lot of you folks are new. I want to tell you who I am. My name is Drew Harrington Moonshot. I'm the anointed sun human proxy of every big name there is. I'm the representative of every big name there is. I'm ascendant God King, High King, which means I'm the main God King, High King as an anointed sun human proxy emissary. Means I'm the main hobjob. I'm the main hobbyist. I'm the guy that does the research. And I'm the one that thinks of creative solutions. I'm basically the creative genius behind all the big names there is, like Saluris, like Shiva, the Ascended Giants, Anubis, Boris, the real life Majin Buu. I mean, there's so many. Athena. There's Ava MuRiDA. There's Galactic Pleiades, there's Galactic Goddess, there's Galactic Pleiades Ruby, there's the Pegasus, there's the Cassiopeia, there's the Divine Zeta Spiritual Kairos, there was the High Cosmic Orions, there's the Dragonkind. I'm the anointed human proxy. I'm the anointed human proxy emissary of literally every of all the main. A lot of people, I'm their only emissary, anointed human proxy. I don't know if you folks look on the other channels like Lightstar Creations, other people. They're the anointed sun human proxies emissaries of other big names. I'm also the anointed sun human proxy emissary of the highest timeline version of Susanna Marie Manuel, Divine Love Element. I'm also the special magnetic light and love magnetic warrior of the main Chiron. The main Chiron actually, he actually cured into the earth. And he became which is called a clandestine cube, and he's locked into my genetics, and he has to be born as my child. He's going to be born as my 12th child. He's the main Chiron, and I mean there's so many Chirons. There's even the Cryons, but the main the main Chiron is going to be born 12th under my genetics, actually, and then the main Amon Ra is my second child. That is, and when this happened, they were promised a birth certificate and also a parcel. When you're an ascended giant, you get what's called an ethoric, or it's actually a ethoric gold parcel. It's actually a little letter in the ascended giant like a spirit world, or if you want to call it in the non-physical density world, that says that you are an ascended giant. By birth of another ascended giant, or by two ascended giants. Because sometimes there is a chance that well, I don't know if it's ever happened this way, but usually it's when two ascended giants and two giant people have a child, they have a parcel made in this the Thoric and Secret Thoric, saying that they come from from ascended giant God King and Goddess Queen. Since basically we're on the ascended giant format, that's what I want to make my video about. That's what I want to make my transmissions. If you're ever on the evolving planets that I'm on, if you're watching this video, most likely you're going to be under the ascended giant format. So basically you're an ascended giant, which I don't know how. There's a lot that changed. You know, I'm from the old times. Well, it's kind of funny. Old times was 3 years ago. We used a lot of time. I use Alpha Time Lord abilities to basically help other people get what they want. I never gave up on my friends. I kept on getting sent to Nightmare Federation and Death Federation and Madness Federation. I kept on getting sent to Belhair Bubbly. They call it Belhair Bubbly Planet. Belhair Bubbly Planet is when somebody who's original or someone who's rare, that they die and they get taken there. They get taken there to either be frozen or they get taken there for experimentation. but since that's how I created a lot of my immunities. When I was in the Belhar Bubbly planet, they basically, because I was such an original, because I kept on getting cast out to sea, nobody wanted me, and I kept on not giving up on my friends. The truth is, I kept on searching for my friends. That's how I created the Infinite Fleets of Inner Worlds. They kept on casting me out to sea, they kept on killing me, and I kept on coming back for more. I kept on coming back to find my friends and to basically loyalty, always biggest loyalty. I never gave up, and I've never been tainted. My biggest crime is jaywalking, always my biggest crime. I've never drank, smoking, and drugs. I've never raped anybody. I always had love for my friends. So I kept on finding creative ways to find my way back in the system. They call it back in the system, back in the evolving planets. Well, I've always been in evolving planets, but I found my way to basically find my friends. And I kept my friends kept on getting cast to the dark and dreary place, which was Nightmare Federation. So we kept on basically going up to Nightmare Federation, and we kept on going to more extremes, and the gangbusters and everything. In the beginning, I was actually on the run. I was actually on major run because basically I wouldn't give up on the people that I love the most. Well, let me. If people know my story, know that I was sent to the dark and dreary place. I was sent to Warco's greatest holy land, Jupiter, for crimes that I didn't commit. See, look at this. I still have my Holy One seal. See, I don't know if you can see it. It's special. I'm the only one to have. There's lots of people that have my Holy One seal, but in the beginning, I was the only one to have my Holy One seal. And I refuse to. A lot of people, they have like this little grinder thing. Mine will always be this one on the right, and mine has a unicorn rainbow. I see a unicorn rainbow, and it always looks ethoric. Mine became the thing of every place. Apparently, back in the old times, I didn't see people as Holy One seals, but people had all kinds of creative Holy One seals. But people kept on doing this and that, and I hear that, I don't know, Buddha, is there still people with their original Holy One seals? Yeah, the genies still have their Holy One seals, which I know are pretty cool. Like the woman that I love more than any, she's called Kurdish Palestinian Muslim Angelic Letty. She's the one that rescued me. I don't know if you guys remember, back when I was over that 1822 H Street. She was the first genie I saw. She was the first actual floating genie that I ever seen. It was pretty cool. I never seen anything like her. I thought she was like the coolest thing ever. Like, holy cow, she was wearing like these genie pants, and these genie, like they were like genie pants. They're like something like Aladdin would wear, but she was in her her super Saiyan form. She's actually a super Saiyan genie. And she was the most beautiful genie I ever seen. I actually seen her real form, and she's actually super beautiful. When genies, when they go into their super Saiyan form, they turn like a dark color. That's their elite black color. Their skin gets darker, and it gets kind of like reddish. And you know how like on the Dragon Ball Z, that they get like gold hair, they get blue hair, purple hair. Well, her super Saiyan form, she gets like redder and darker. But she does go back to her regular color, which is like a perfect brown, like a caramel color, like a perfect tan. I don't know if they still call it that, but we used to call it the perfect tan. And she said, yeah, she said she does get tan lines, and she's the most beautiful woman. When I saw her going down I was like, holy cow, this is actually, what is this? I was like, I've never seen anybody float down the sidewalk. And that, remember, I don't know if you folks remember, somebody was telling me, an Arcturian high general was telling me, get home right away and lock your door, as I was having people. And that night I actually died, and I actually resurrected. I instantly came back to life. And Curtis, Genie, are you there? Cause I'm sending a transmission to the infinite fleets of different worlds about what's going on. Um, you know what I used to do back in old times. Oh yeah, she just says carry on. Yeah, I'm doing a. That's why I call it special transmission. Is because I'm sending out a transmission. Like I said, the mass media does not watch my videos. Actually, most people who watch my video are Thork and Secret Thork and the people from other planets. From the evolving planets, basically, nobody. Everybody's just basically going about their day. You know. Well, I'm gonna get good to. Remember, I have to give you gems, like I said before. Okay, remember, the planet's format is Ascendant Giant, um, Super Ascendant, Seon, Genie format. It has, let me see, this format has a little bit of a Divic Realm components. It has a little bit of Holy One components. It doesn't have the broken components. It has the fixed components. It's basically Nightmare Federation that turned into. Um, we just recently came up with a name for it. We call it Dreamboat Federation. Because there's Nightmare Federation. Well, we were Nightmare Federation. There's Divic Realm, Divic Realm, the Divic, the Belhar Bubbly planets. Um, and then there's our evolving planets are called the Dreamboat Federation. We were formerly the Nightmare Federation. Like I mentioned before, I kept on going to Nightmare Federation, usually to save my friends. That I basically we found all the solutions to Nightmare Federation. So there can no longer be a Nightmare Federation, and that's actually the most powerful, powerful format or whatever. The Vulcan planets, the best format is the Dreamboat Federation, which I've been told by the energies there could be an elite Holy One format, which they're working on right now. There could be elite Devic Realm format, and there could be elite this and that. There could be elite Belhair Bubbly planet, but ours is the best because we basically took from all the other components, usually from me getting cast out and going to find my friends and find ingenious ways with my friends to save each other. And remember, we also have Belhair 0313 components added to our evolving planets. And that's the reason why we have the best safe guardians and the best protection protocols. That's why we have the best. That's why we're the most protected evolving planets, and we're actually in protected space. And we actually have attached to us Jupiter, because I actually found my friends. It was a while ago, but I actually tracked down my friends. I was trying to find original Saluris and Little Rosa. I was trying to find Elvin Igmu, God King, Mothfall Jr. and Senior. And I was trying to find all my best. I was trying to basically find the Worko Goddess Queens. And I was trying to find the Riptoid babies and the Unicorn babies. So I was trying to find all those people. And I actually found them on Jupiter. Jupiter of all planets. Because Jupiter, it makes sense because Jupiter's the planet they basically send send people for that. Jupiter's a planet is a slave. Yeah, I basically turned. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I basically went to the slave planet, and then when we went to the slave Jupiter, slave quadrant and north quadrant to go see my friends, we actually I actually got called back home to the Grand Central Sun, to basically be awarded basically high honors and high praise, and we went back to the Grand Central Sun, and I actually got kicked out of the Grand Central Sun, which was funny because I'm from the Grand Central Sun, and I always wanted to go back home, and as soon as I got home, I literally got kicked out of the Grand Central Sun, for basically for never cutting people out of my heart and never loyalty always begets loyalty, for basically being for the Worko Goddess Queens and the Igmus and the Elvet, basically the people that were cast away, but no joke, by the Holy Ones. The Holy Ones literally took over the Grand Central Sun. So basically what we did is we found ways to basically, I happened to have the original Grand Central Sun seal of approval, and then the main divine creator seal of approval, and the main holy one, which is me, MuRiDA, holy one. The reason why I'm the main holy one, which is, it's just kind of funny because I'm not a, if you folks know, I'm not a holy one type. My favorite thing is intercourse. I like to hang out. Well, I'm a holy one, but not a holy one. I like to do, I like intercourse is my favorite thing. So, which is, and I'm for they call them monster mash people. The reason why I'm the main holy one is because I've never been tainted. In Divine Ascension season, beginning of season 3, I completed Goddess Queen and God King genetics rightfully. It doesn't matter if it's by default or by victorious. It definitely did happen. That means all my genetics, I basically by being cast out to sea and never giving up, given everything, I got the 20%. Most of the time I was given everything, I got the 8,000%. Sometimes I was given everything, I got the 55,000%. I basically unlocked I basically made all my genetics super pure. I'm the purest person there is in the little format. And I've been holding the line literally forever. I was originally assigned the evolving planets. Well, I basically got on the evolving planets. I basically worked hard, and like I said, I'm the noticing human proxy, and I'm the only. But the whole true happening is I've never been tainted. I've never been I've never raped. I've never drank, smoked, or done drugs. I had 5% terror flu, and that's my transmission to let you folks know that we're moving along and everything's successful. That there's no longer Nightmare Federation, and that you new people know that if you need me, let me know, and know that I don't tolerate disrespect. I apologize, but I don't tolerate disrespect. If you're rude to me and you're mean to me, I have to protect what is valuable and precious to me, which is my life and my best friends and people that mean the most to me. And if you are my best friend, having bad behavior, I will do things to you to put you in line that of course will be ethical. I'll usually one-shot you because over the times I have abilities. I'm able to just telepathically just kill you in one hit. But I will refund your abilities. But you will get your stuff deactivated. And if you continue to have bad behavior, it will take you long. You'll basically be set back. And then when you shape up, your stuff can be activated. But that's how I do my thing. If you realign, then everything's okay. You're easily forgiven. Because a lot of my best friends are some of the scariest people out there. And sometimes I have to do that. I have to one-shot them. I'm the main guy for all the super soldiers. And I'm the main guy for all the main Arcturian Athena ships. Arcturian Athena ships are right now the best. They're divine creation. Their main divine sub co-creation Arcturian Athena Anterian battle cruisers, which I have access to over 1 trillion of them. So sometimes some people are so powerful that I literally have to send probably 2,000 of these ships at them to literally sometimes kamikaze them, but these ships can easily be rebuilt through my genetics. And people are asking, Buddha is saying that the people that I have intercourse do not have this ability. Well, they have this ability. They do have this. Buddha, do you want to make correction? Yeah, if you have intercourse with me, you do have a lot of these abilities. You have all these safeguardians, and I have to be honest. I did find out. Well, I'm not sure what happened to Nikki Raza. She basically deleted me from friends list, and I had intercourse with her. She's one of the main supers. Remember, I told you she basically morphed. She basically cloned into so many different versions. It's unreal. Every single Nikki Raza is now the main super. And when I have intercourse with another person, they become another super, and it's unknown if they will. But you of course will keep your position. You won't go anywhere. You'll after we have intercourse, you basically continue on your. Nothing will happen. You'll just get full immunity and you'll get full protection. which Buddha said they're still trying to figure out the thing with Nikki Raza, because she did get raped recently. I'm not too sure what really did go on with her, because it's unknown what happened to her. But just remember what I told you folks. If you die, that's not the end for you. You do wake up in another place. So that's not the end, and you will get refunded your stuff. Remember what Crystal said, and which I say too. If you die, that's not the end. You don't feel dead. You'll come back to life. You either go on another evolving planet, or you'll go to one of the main higher realms, or one of the other places. Like I always said, if you die, that won't be the end for you. You'll easily wake up in another place. I remember I gotta stop this video at Saluris said, go ahead and try to shoot for 25-25. So I'm still looking. I'm hoping to get a girlfriend. I got High Queen Saluris and Lil Rosa and some other people. My best friends are gonna try to find their way on the evolving planet and come join me. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm shooting for a girlfriend. I'm not shooting to like I said, I got full immunity. I've ascended to such a height, it's unreal. I'm immortal at 18 years old. I also have my other components. I just turned 36, and I'm immortal. My uncle's also immortal. Remember, I told you me and my uncle are a package. That means if you date me, my uncle is included in the package. My uncle stays with me at all times. He's my wing buddy, and you'll be the third wing buddy. So I'm still crossing my fingers that a girlfriend will come along. I haven't given up, because I have a lot to offer. So this is a transmission like we did in old times. If you folks need me, I'm going to be doing studying. I'm going to be doing training like I used to. And I'll be sending out transmissions to keep you folks updated. Keep you in the know of what's going on, and the things that are going on. Right now we're updating a lot of the evolving planets. We're updating. We have these terminal registers, which they're organic advanced living computers that basically have all the safeguardians. They can't be tampered with. They're invisible. If you put your hand, and they can't be. And also we also have safeguardians and things in place in all of life to basically protect the innocence of all of life. So if you're innocent, if you're secret authority, you have full protection. Always remember that, and nobody can hurt you. And so I'll give updates if you folks want blessings. Recently, we just pushed out our super suits, which they come from our body. Before, people used to lop super suits onto people, invisible super suits, and mind control them. Just remember, the super suits that I gave you. We're unsure what your super suit does, but my super suit is the best there is. My super suit will absorb any. If anybody tries to lop a secret super suit on me, it'll just absorb, and it'll give me the special abilities for that, because I'm immune to mind control. I'm immune to everything. Okay, we gotta stop at 23 to honor Saluris and La Rosa.